Howard. Doing everything miniature on this evening. Just going with the wood that I have. Now I did do something similar to this once before when I made Buzz. I don't know how many of you remember Buzz Lightyear that I made, if any at all, for the Toy Story collaboration. There we go, around there. Yeah, so Buzz Lightyear had ball and socket joints on his arms, which worked. So I'm trying to go for a similar idea here. So first thing I want to do is I want to do a head, a small head with the ball section on the bottom of it. Okay. So I'm just going to work on a head here, and I'm going by memory of the Japanese guy that I saw on Facebook on how he did it, because he did it very differently to the way I did Buzz, and his was obviously far more efficient and better the way he worked it. Now what I wanted to do eventually is I want to get to a point where I can knock out these things quite fast. He did it in a matter of minutes. So I'm going to round this off to an equal round head. Now obviously the head's got to be smaller than the body, so I'm trying to make it in proportion. And we are going for a snowman this evening. Might take a couple of attempts. Because like I say, this is a new technique that I'm trying to work out. And the last time I looked in the mirror, I wasn't a professional Japanese master turner. Okay. So the idea is that you form the head like so, and I am using the Colwyn Way skew, which I love because it's such a light tool. We'll get a little round head like this, and then what he did was, now he had a hook tool, the lucky Japanese man, and not only that, he knew how to use it. So I'm going to try and see if I can get the shape that he did. So now I need to pare this down. might have to get the gouge in here rather than the skew, because it is a bit tight, but we'll see. So the idea is that we have another little ball that comes around here like this. But it also kind of makes a hook shape. So I need to come in here because it kind of locks in. What we're doing here is getting a catch. Did that just? Yeah. Steve's getting a catch because he's trying to show off with a skew. Is I'm trying to make a two-part snowman with a head that can be moved. We're making an articulated snowman. Woo! That sounds impressive, doesn't it? Get that so that goes down into a V. So when it locks in, me sounding as if I know what I'm doing, when this is actually the first time I've done this ever. I'm going by a video I watched once. Alright, and then we're going to be coming here and we're going to be parting it off just there. So we'll do a little bit of a quick sandy. This is just a practice. So let's part that off. You just told them you love them. Aww, I love them too. I tell you, it's only for you lot that. Right, so that's the head with the little bauble that's going to hopefully slot into the body. That's not a bad sphere actually from a skew. So we're going to go. That's the head. So now the whole idea now is that I make a hole that this pops into without coming back out. And the way you do it is you make it almost big enough for the head to go in, and then you burn it in. So you hold it and friction burn it, and it pops in. That is the theory anyway. So let's see if I can do it in reality. I'm just using my 1/4-inch skew. So now I need to work out how deep I'm going to go with this. So I'm going to take my key for my chuck and I'm just going to put a black line on and mark the depth of my ickle ball. So the idea now is that you kind of, the best way to describe this is that you hollow it out like a hollow form. So the neck is wider, but the inside is big enough to take the little nubbity nub that you've got on the bottom of the head. I'm going to draw a pencil line on the outside to where I think I need to go, which is about there. And I'm going to eye up now. I need to round off inside, which I can't do with my skew, so I'm going to use my Hope hollower, because that's kind of like a hook tool. Not Robo Rob, as they call him. The owner put a link in maybe for his YouTube channel. He does a live on Saturday mornings. It was only his second ever live this morning, and he's been doing finials. And he is a character. He's a Geordie and a funny man. Okay, I think I'm about there with this. Now I've got to be careful that I don't go into the top of. Okay, it needs a bit of a sharpen. Alright, I'm going to go with that. Here I go. It grabs hold of you and then pulls it back out. And then you have to... Oh yeah, that's a tighter one. Yeah. Yay. Oh no, that one comes out. Damn it. Oh, it's got to go a bit deeper. And then it will stay in, I think. Let me make that a bit deeper. A little bit deeper. And I think it will stay in. There you go. That's a lot tighter. It's much better. Now you could pull that out if you wanted to, but it stays. Yeah, true. Yeah, so I mean that's better. It stays in position. So, and then once it's got a scarf wrapped around it and stuff, that'd be cool. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with the concept. I think with a little bit more practice, I could get to doing them. I mean, they're not exactly a slow thing. I mean, you can do them quite quick. This one now will actually stay in position centrally. There's loads of different ways you could use this idea. I'm going to part this man off here now, like that. He's got a more of a longer body on this one. And like I say, this is just spruce or builder's lumber, which is really soft. So those joints, I'm thinking, will probably be a lot better if you do it in hardwood anyway. But that one, there's that one. It's a bit, but that's, you know, the head moves and that. And once it's got a scarf kind of around there, or hide the joint a little bit. Let me turn a quick hat for him. I'm going with a kind of a Mad Hatter design shape. And then I want to put a band kind of about here. So we'll go in here like this, and then in here about like this. That's cool. Just a little wee V cut with the little 1/4 inch skew. Just makes it look like it's got a bit of a band around the hat. And it's going to be parted off about there. Now, as I part it off, I want to leave enough room that I can get a good undercut on it so that it can sit on the head. So I'm going to leave some more room to get in there. And what I do when I've got enough room, bring this right down. I can get my hope hollower in there and kind of hollow it out so it can sit inside the snowman's, or the snowman's head can go into it. So I'm doing like a cup out. Now I'm going to get my little 1/4 inch skew right in there and try and get a little bit more of a relief cutting before it cuts off. Also got to sand it, so getting this parted off. It will most probably go flying. Oh, we're getting close. All right, so let's see if I can get this without getting a catch with the skew. There we go. Ba-dum. There you go. There's a cute little hat, and then it's curved right off inside. So there you go. His hat is stuck on, and now his head can be kind of orientated wherever I want. You can have him kind of slouching forward. Oh, I don't want to be like that. Or you can have it so it kind of goes to the side and he's a little bit drunk. I like that. I like that whole idea. There we go. He's cool. I like that. And then that way you can still move his head without it affecting the scarf. And get the pyro out, you know, and burn his little buttons.